Okay, welcome, Grillman's Garage. What a difference a day makes. We've got maybe an inch of snow. Not too bad. It's New Year's Day. Happy New Year 2024. Let's hope it's a heck of a lot better than 2023. We had all kinds of issues, not only with drones, but medical operations, eyes, back, knees, shoulders, you name it. The garden, the fence, the truck, all kinds of stuff. Hopefully we'll get it all fixed. Hopefully it'll be a great year. Let's get on with it. I still haven't got my orange Fimi. This is the Fimi X8 SE 2022 with the TX10 controller, and there was an update from version 1.0.10 to 1.0.11. Woo! And it enhances the user experience and fixed some known issues. They don't tell you what they are, but it's fixed something. What I did notice was, watch here, if I swipe left, everything goes away, okay? And if let's put that camera up a little bit, so there we go. And if I swipe the other way, it all comes back. That's great, I didn't see that before. They have another thing in here about dynamic, what is it? Use dynamic home point. So if I'm tracking myself going through the woods and I happen to go across a bridge or something and the drone's to my side over water and it wants to return to home for some reason, it lands in the water. Doesn't make sense. Anyway, I don't use tracking, but I'm hoping it means that it updates the tracking automatically. You can also just change the home point, so that's what you do, okay? If it says it's gonna return to home and it goes into return to home, you can always cancel and fly it by hand, okay? Just make sure your return to home is high enough to get you up above any canopy so you can see where you're going. So we don't have to worry about that. What I did notice on speeds was, where's our speeds? Speed, here we go, flight speed, 10. If I go to cine mode, it goes to 6. And if I go to sport mode, it goes to 18. So there you go. What I did notice, however, is if you change these values, they don't hold. They change for the time you're at them. But even if you hit the, like watch this, okay, we go to, let's go into cine mode. See, it changes to 6. If I go into that, and I change it down to 5, hit the check mark, okay, that's done. We'll get out of it. Let's go back into it now. See there, it's 5. Okay, if I go to normal mode, it's 5, doesn't change. But if I go into normal mode and I change that to 10, okay, get out of it, come back into it. I'm in normal mode, it says 10. If I go to cine mode, it goes back to 6. It's a weird thing, okay? Normal. I'm going to keep it in cine mode, okay, which is 6. I like that. Okay, let's go back out. We're at 2.7K at 30, yeah, evaluation. Exposure values at 0. The puppies are running around here. It's kind of cold and frozen. That's okay, guys. Okay, you can go up there, go sit down. Let's get it up in the air and go from there. There it is. I've got the skis on it. Okay, it's going to go up to the 3.5, 4 meter mark. There it is. Very nice. It's in cine mode. I've got my lapel mic and I've got this mic going on here, okay? So I'll let you know what it's like, okay? So let's just for a test. We're still recording, are we? Yep, we're still recording. That's okay. Can I bring that brightness up any? Bring this brightness up a little bit more. Well, we'll see about there. Okay, that's beautiful, really. Yeah, exposure values is 0. I'm going to show you, I'm going to go to this mic, okay? Just this mic. 3, 2, 1, this mic. Okay, so now we're on just the TX10 mic. And sometimes it's not bad. If I come a little closer, you know, if I speak like this, maybe it's better, maybe it's not. Normally you're down about here when you're controlling, okay? So that's what we're going to be doing. Let's get this out of here. So let's go to the, let's get it up, turn around, up we go. Face that down a bit. Let's start that video. There we go. Up we go. And it's up. Bring it down a bit. And we're up about 27. This is cine mode, it's not going too fast. 35, 45. I want to stay around 45. And we'll head out. Okay, beautiful out there, isn't it? Look at that. And in cine mode, it's very slow. So we're full stick forward now at maximum should be 6 meters per second. Yeah, okay, a little slower than that. Slow down, there we go. Puppies are having a blast out here. But hey, sorry about that. Sometimes the pups get a little aggressive because they're out in the fresh air, and Penny was latching on to Chewy's jowls here, and I didn't like that. So anyway, we stopped that. Where are we? Let's get out there. Let's keep on going. The other thing I want to try here is I've been through all the settings and nothing's changed, really. Nothing has changed. Let's go back to our regular microphone. We'll go back to the lavalier microphone in 3, 2, 1. There we go. So we're now in the wireless microphone that's attached to the camera at home base here. And we're going out there and it's looking beautiful. It's looking really, really beautiful, okay? I'm just going to stop there and I'm going to swipe down here. I'm going to bump it all the way up. There we go. There we go. And we've got a really overcast day, so it's very hard, very glary. So yeah, I can see it clear as day. It's really, really nice, okay? Ooh, that little pond there is all frozen over. Now, the other thing that happened was I got a notice in one of these, I was exploring it after the update, and it said my battery is in need of a reset. It's a 3-cell lithium, no, LiPo battery. These are 3-cell LiPo batteries. And what I noticed was that one of the cells was a 0.1 volt out. So it came, for some reason it said to me, you've got to reset your batteries. Well, it's the same procedure for most battery companies. Let's see if we can just go around this lake a little bit here. Yeah, we've still got lots of connection. It's really good. I mean, you can't fault Fimi X8 SE for the range. But let's just bring it back home so that we can, there we go. Let's return to home. Where's my return to home button? There we are. Return to home, and we'll have it come back and we'll see what happens. They didn't fix the drunken sailor, and if I started my yaw now, by the time it got back, it would be massive. So they haven't fixed that. But there's that yellow dot there, and it's coming back. And it comes back, it should be at 6, but it comes back a little bit faster. Well, on the way back, as I was saying, the battery. To reset the battery, you do the same thing with all of them. It's the DJI, whether it's whatever. If you notice that your voltage is out a little bit on each cell, you bring it back and let it run to about 10%, okay? Try and get it down to about 10%. Then you land it, okay? Put it somewhere nice and cool. Today's nice and cool. And let it run down to 0. Now, as soon as it runs to 0, it'll probably shut off. But when it hits 0, okay, then you turn everything off. You wait 15, 20 minutes, you plug it into your charger, and you charge it up to 100%. That resets your battery, okay? I haven't done these for a long time. I did the Fimi Mini a while back, and I have a video on that, and I'll post that up here. I used a leaf blower on that one to keep it cool. So, yeah, there are some things you can do to extend the life of your batteries. Right now it says it's coming down, and it should be landing pretty soon. There it is, but this time I'm going to watch it, because not like, let's see if we can cancel that. Cancel that. I just want to bring it over a little bit and bring it down. Let's do a short little spin here around as we're coming down. I like cine mode because it's nice and slow. There we are. And bring it back. Now I'm not going to bore you waiting. I'm going to cut right to, I'm going to let it stay here, pardon me, I'm going to let it stay here and run down to 15%. Okay, we're down at 24%, I believe. So low battery, there we go. So if we go into the battery section here, we're at 23%. Okay, so let's just leave it there. Let's turn that video off. We don't need the video on, do we? No. Turn the video off. And it's at 23%. We're just going to let it run there. What I might do is run it back and forth a little bit. Okay, there we are. We're at 13%. Okay, we're at 13%. We're going to put this on the bench until it hits 0, and then we're going to recharge it up. Okay, so we've got to wait until it gets to 0. That could be some time. So let's see how long it takes to get to there. Okay, we'll come back at that point. I'll let you know how long. Here we go. Honestly, I'm back. Yeah, honestly, the things I do for the cause, 35 minutes, and I'll show you the screenshot of this, okay? 35 minutes for it to sit on the picnic table and go from 13% down to 0. As soon as it hits 0, I turn the craft off, and this is what it is. Notice that one of the cells, 1, 2, 3, okay, different in voltages. The one on the bottom has the most because it's probably closest to the CPU and it's warmer, okay? But what they're going to try and do now is I wait for 5 or 6 minutes, plug it in, I'm going to try and level them all out. We'll see what happens, okay? But that's what I'm supposed to do. Notice also, I'll show you a screenshot here. If you see this beside your battery, you hit the exclamation point and it comes up and tells you what to do. This 15% down to 0. You don't really have to go to 15%. I'd drop it down as low as you could, maybe 11%, 10% if you can, because you're going to be waiting 20 minutes anyway. This was 35 minutes waiting, and it's cold, but that's good because it's not going to overheat. So that's about it. So yeah, there's an update to the TX10 controller. It's not really for the controller, it's for the app. The Fimi Navi 2 app, which is the only app that controls the X8 SE and the 2022, I think, okay? Version 2. This is version 1, the gray edition, okay? I love this craft. I can't say enough about it. no reason to get the version 2 and really no reason to get the X8 Pro unless somebody's going to donate it to me. It's just too much money. Okay, let's see what Fimi comes up with. I'm hoping I get the orange one next week or the week after. I don't know what happened to it, or I'm going to get my money back, one or the other. That's why I always buy through PayPal. Okay, a lot easier to get your money back and no arguments and all that kind of stuff. So again, hit the like, hit the subscribe, ring the bell, and if you feel like it, buy me a coffee, okay? Or a hot chocolate. It's getting cold. Again, Happy New Year, and we'll see you around. Bye now.